Hey everybody, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts, and I'm back again today to catch you up on some journaling and then do some journaling together. You guys really had great feedback about the last little episode that we did about that, so I hope that works out again. If you hear anything in the background, it's because I have a life and children, and one of them is taking a bath in the next room over. There we go. There's the water. If we're really lucky, maybe she'll serenade us with some totally inappropriate music. So if that sounds like fun, please do stick around. Okay, so let's see. I did journal a few days. Why is she running the water again? She just filled up the entire bathtub. Sorry, I know you can hear that. I did journal a little bit, just a couple of days to catch up, and I didn't feel like filming it, so I didn't. I don't know. Wednesday, I just worked. There was nothing really exciting to tell you about, but I just have this incredible realization when I was there, though, because a lot of times when I'm working with the little girl I take care of, her mom, uses that time to go run errands, or they have 3 other kids, so to do stuff with them, she's out of the house, like doing stuff, getting her things done. And, but on Wednesday she was home, and I love it when she's home because we get along super well, and it's wonderful just getting to take care of her and getting to hang out with her and her little brother who would be there too. So we were just chatting, and she was standing at their kitchen island and just talking about stuff, and she's like, "Did you know that it's so easy to make your own butter?" I was like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like, what? Who makes their own butter?" She's like, "Yeah, I just thought I could do this. I should just make my own butter." And then, and like, "Did you know that you can make your own rice flour too? All you need to do is like grind up the rice." And I was laughing so hard because I'm like, are you kidding? I can't even get myself to like make an easy mac cup, and you're over here churning your own butter. And she's like, "Yes, but we all have our skills. You love to clean. Cleaning is not my strong suit. I love to cook. You hate to cook. It takes all of us." And I was like, oh my gosh, you are so right. It does take all of us it takes every single one of us to make the world go round. The people who want to make their own rice flour and churn their own butter. And those of us that, would rather never see another dirty dish or the inside of an oven ever again, and are perfectly happy never doing that. But I can make your kitchen spotless. And so I love that perspective. Like, when you don't think about it like that, you don't give yourself enough credit for the things that are your strong suits. So that was basically what I was journaling about in here, because, I think it's so easy to get wrapped up in like what you see as others' strengths. Like somebody who's always posting like, and again, it comes back to social media, the bane of everyone's existence, honestly. Like, see somebody that's always posting like their meal plans, and they always look so like beautiful and elaborate and healthy and thought out, and you're like, oh, I should be doing that. Like, that's not my strong suit, that's not my interest, but I should be doing that because this person can do it. Like, they're amazing at it. But that might be their passion. That might be, they might be the churning butter person. Like, they might be spending their free time making bone broth. And that's okay. Like, I'm not, but my house is generally pretty picked up. I'm generally pretty caught up on the laundry. That's a lot of people's not strong suit. And I want to give myself some credit in that is also a skill. And we don't all possess the same skills, and we're not supposed to. And it's okay to delegate the things that we don't like to do, like cooking, like I mean, I think that delegation is a highly underutilized skill by parents and by everyone in this world who thinks that they should be doing everything all at once. I think we need to learn to delegate because we can't do it all. And it's easy to get caught up in the mindset that we should be doing it all. But no. So I love these two pieces of collage. This lady like rolling out some dough was from a Real Simple magazine. And then this pile of dirty dishes in the sink was from this little children's book I got at Goodwill one time. And I just looked at it and I loved the illustrations in it. As you can see, I've cut a ton of stuff out of it. But I just thought that the illustrations in it were so, so cute. And I knew that I would use them for journaling. So, and the rest of this is things that people have sent me. Some things I got at a antique store one time. So that's where this pile of dirty dishes is, you know. So I just think to myself, you know, some people are out there cooking gourmet meals and they don't mind if everything else is falling down around them. That's what they love to do. Just because that's not what I love to do, doesn't mean that I'm worthless. It doesn't mean that you're worthless. And it doesn't mean that you're worthless if you don't like to cook or clean. It means that you probably have a really cool life and really fun things to do. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that revelation with you guys because it was meaningful to me, because I often put that on myself, that I should be doing it all. Cooking, cleaning, organizing, decluttering, working full time. Like I should be doing it all, like easily. No one can do that. No one should do that. So take it from me. Thursday, it was a little girl I take care of, a bath day. So it's kind of a big process because she's got a trach and a G-tube and a feeding pump and a whole bunch of stuff, a central line. So bath day is a bit of a production with a vent and all of that, and getting the oxygen tanks, and it's just it's just not as easy as plopping somebody in the bathtub. But it is my favorite day because she's getting to where she loves bathtub, and it's just adorable, and I love it when she's all clean, and she's my clean bean when she gets a bath, and then gets everything changed out, and it's just a little fresh daisy, and I love that. This little girl in the bathtub is from this children's book. This like dresser was from Real Simple magazine, I believe. This Take a Bath sticker was from one of these. I think maybe this Sweet Kawaii Designs sticker book from Michaels. This cat washi tape really means nothing. I just love the colors, and they like matched that perfectly. And I just wrote clean bean because that's what I call her, my clean bean, when she gets a bath. And then we just had dance, came home. I made some pesto chicken pasta actually on Thursday, so I was pretty proud of myself for cooking something. That felt good to give Henry some actual protein. I read way too late, but I've been reading some pretty good books, more than just smut lately, so that's been exciting. What did I read I was going to tell you guys about that was so good? I gotta go back and look at my titles, but it was good. Friday morning, usually I'm at school on Friday mornings, but the district that I work for had a PD day, like a professional development day, so I didn't have to be there, and so I went to work with her in the morning, my little girl, just in the morning, and then I had a meeting for school in the afternoon for school nursing. So this is also a little another little cutout from this book. I thought it was perfect because she has a bunch of stuffed animals in her big crib bed. And this little coffee cup was part of something, somebody sent me a bunch of different coffee cup stickers when I was always when I was always gone having coffee with my parents. She sent me all these coffee cup stickers, which I thought was so sweet. That was a long time ago. And this peace out washi tape, because when I did have to go to the school nursing meeting in the afternoon, it was like all about, I don't know, stuff that I'm not responsible for anymore, which, honest to God, you guys, felt so good. It felt so good to be like, I'm just here, but I don't have to deal with that shit. Thank God. Like, it was just extra reassurance, like, you know, getting to wake up with her and, you know, get all of her morning stuff done and get her ready for the day that she can spend with her family, like, getting to snuggle with her in the morning and sing good morning songs. It was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This? No. Like, the school nurse meeting? Ugh. I mean, yeah, just like I said, the things that go along with it, you guys, the paperwork is, I can't, it's not my jam. Let's see. Oh, I called my mom when I was on the way to my meeting, and she told me that she said, we've been busy since you called last, or since I talked to you last. I was like, what happened? She's like, well, we have squirrels. I'm like, well, you've got Dad. Is that what you're talking about? But they had squirrels in their attic, and they had to call the like Polk County Animal Control. And then he came up, and he had like his Ghostbuster suit on and went up in the attic and was like, you got squirrels and bats. My mom was like, oh God. So apparently he like set traps, and like humane traps, I guess, and was going to figure out how to get them out, and I don't know, but it was so funny. And I had this piece of squirrel collage from, I think it came from one of Henry's scouting magazines. But I just love that squirrel. He like looks like he's staring at the camera like, hi. Hi. Yeah, so it was kind of funny. And my mom said that one of the squirrels, while he was there, escaped down into the garage and was running around. And even though all the garage doors were up, the squirrel was freaking out and couldn't find its way out. And the guy was like running after it. I don't know. I was like, did you check his license? He doesn't sound like he really knew what he was doing. Oh. She's like, well, it doesn't matter if he was Joe off the street. He was dealing with the squirrels. I'm not going to deal with the squirrels. So there was a man at my parents' house chasing squirrels out of their attic. Let's hope he was licensed. And then this little frog sticker came from frog stickers I got off Amazon, and they are, they represent my Henry. And he was texting on his phone, and I'm like, who are you texting? And he said, just a friend. I was like, oh, what friend? And he was, you know, just got this like pretty shy grin on his face. So I don't know. I think it's a friend of the Lady Persuasion. I was like, is it a girlfriend? He's like, well, why would you act so surprised? I'm like, I'm not. He's like, go away. You're going to tell Addie, and then you're both going to torture me. I was like, nope, I won't say a word. But then we were riding in the car, and I was like, Addie, do you know this girl's name? Because apparently you went to their elementary school. And she's like, I know who that is. And I was like, is she nice? Is she cute? Is she a good girl? Is she cool? And Addie's like, well, I don't know. I haven't seen her in 3 years. Because she goes to Henry's school. Because she's his age. And I was like, oh, okay, well, don't say anything. Don't tell Henry I asked you. She's like, why is he talking to her? She's like, oh, she's Eva's neighbor. Let me text Eva. I'm like, no, stop. You're going to give away the game. I can't. I just wanted to ask a question. So he doesn't know it, but we're both rooting for him. And that's where I stopped. Some of this stuff this is all just stuff I have on my desk laying out. I don't even know what it all is. Today's Sunday, the 12th. I was going to do stuff yesterday, and then I just didn't. I relaxed. It was a day of relaxing. And then I saw this in on Facebook, and I printed it out, and it was with this, and it says, do not be misled into thinking you should be doing more. Rest, feed, heal, hold, feel. These are the seeds, the beginning. Be gentle with it all. Holy Days, Vicky Rivard. And then it came with this illustration, which is called Burl the Witch in Bed by Art by Doze. I don't know, I'll show you this so you can look at that. But look at this. It's so cute. She's a witch, but she's just taking some time off. And there's a black cat, and she's laying in bed. That was me yesterday. I was a witch taking some time off. And which is just fine. I was happy to be taking some time off. So I'm just going to put this in here. Cut it out, put it in there. So I hope, I'm sorry that I jumped on you with my light is blinking. I got this light when I started YouTube like 8 years ago, and I've never replaced the bulb in that big like canopy light thing, stand light, and it's been blinking the last couple of days, and I'm like, no, don't go out. I have no idea where to get one of those bulbs again. No clue. I probably would have to go back in my Amazon history and search it up. Little crow is there, taking some time off too. I just love that. I love that beginning sentence just caught me when I saw it. Do not be misled into thinking you should be doing more. Kind of goes along with the theme of what I was talking to my little girl's mom about. Like, you shouldn't have to do it all. We've all got our own strengths. All got our own things. And I love that. And you know, I guess our task with this time on earth that we are given is to figure out what it is that brings us joy to do, whether that's making our own butter, whether that's grinding rice flour, making bone broth, or going to Hy-Vee and buying all of that stuff and then coming home and making art or playing a game or going for a bike ride, you know? I don't know. Figure out what brings you joy to do and do it and share it with people. And I guess that's the meaning of life, right? There we go. If you've ever wondered what the meaning of life is, there it is right there. We figured it out in 10 minutes. 10 minutes flat. This witch brings me so much joy. I love that. I kind of wanted to put this in here because I did, the only thing I did yesterday, like, was play in my journal, which was kind of fun. But I didn't film it. So that was, this is from an old Hobonichi booklet that I thought was super cute. And that new Hobonichi booklet this year, you guys, what the hell is that? It's scary. That, like, demon-looking guy with a little child. I don't know. It's odd. I'm sure there's a story behind it, but I'm not a fan. I mean, I don't have it because I didn't order anything from Hobonichi this year, but I just saw it from what other people have posted. I'm like, what the hell were they thinking? What is that guy? Is he a magician? Is he a... What is he? And then he's like with that poor kid. I don't know. It's odd. If somebody knows the backstory, let me know. I'm sure it's cool because it's Hobonichi, but on first glance, it wasn't my favorite. I haven't bought from Hobonichi in a couple of years, like the actual Hobonichi store. Because when I bought that 5-year, I bought it on Amazon. Like, I feel like the last couple times I've bought Hobonichi stuff, I've just got it on Amazon. Because I wasn't getting covers, I was just getting a notebook or whatever. And that hasn't been for a few years. So, I feel like I'm out of the Hobonichi club. Like, I used to be a member of the cool gang. Well, was I ever? No. But not anymore. I wonder, maybe I can cut this down and I'll just write where the art is from. Let's see. What else can I talk to you guys about? Thank you guys so much for all the comments that you left that were so sweet. Like, this format will work. You can do this. This is fine. This is good. You guys are the best. You're so supportive always. It's incredible. Okay. So there's Burl the Witch taking a day off. And then where can I put this? Yeah, like I said, I'm peeling the backing off this so it doesn't bulk up this too much. Ignore my nail polish. I had put on a coat of it and then I went downstairs to find that Michael was cleaning out the pantry. His favorite thing to do. The house could be falling down around us. We could have an infestation of roaches and 75 loads of laundry, and the ceiling could be caving in, and he'd be like,
you know what? I need to clean the pantry.
The pantry is his baby. So, whatever. If that's what he thinks he needs to do, then by God, you clean that pantry. You organize that pantry. It reminds me of this meme that I saw, or was something like, we could be having company coming, and kind of along the same veins of what I just said, like, everything needs to be done. I'm like doing laundry, cleaning the floors, and doing all this stuff, taking out the garbage, and my husband will be in the attic scrubbing these walls like, God, these walls need to be clean. Like something that doesn't even matter. Oh, husbands, we love them. We love them. We love them. We really do. This is not wanting to stick down. I love this cat. Skinny has been in the lap of luxury this weekend because I've been so restful. What else? Let's see. What else is in here? Oh, I wanted to count this out. I love this. This was from one of the Real Simple magazines. It just says, count your micro joys. They're everywhere, just waiting for you to notice them. Loved that. I think micro joys are just what it sounds like. The little joys that you're surrounded with, just like gratitude. Just another way to say, be grateful. Look at everything that you have to be grateful for. Let's put that in here. Some days we just need the reminder.
Be grateful, you stupid heifer.
Okay, what else could I put in here? I don't know if I have anything. Let's see. I need like a take a nap sticker. I wonder if there's one in here. I'm sure there is. Oh, I saw these. These were from, somebody sent them to me. They're from like a Cocoa Daisies thing. And I was like, those are funny. I had a lot of stuff to do today. Now I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. That's kind of perfect. That is kind of perfect. I am going to do the same thing that I did with the pictures to this and try and peel off the backing. Because it's really thick. I don't know how this book is going to hold up over a whole year, but we'll see. No going back now. Well, what am I saying? Of course there is. I could just abandon it. But we're not. We're trying not to do that, right? So yes, it was a relaxing, restful day of Skinny sleeping on my head. Me just reading, watching videos, you know, just resting, recharging. I don't know if there's anything else I have really to put in there. Self-care day. Take a break. It's perfect. Self-care day. I like that. I think that's probably pretty good, huh? The witch took a break. I wonder if there's some washi I could stick in. My humongous bag of washi is so big that I have to dump it out on this bed over here in order to see everything that I have. Let's see. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just looking at washi tape. None of the 50 zillion rolls I have are sparking my interest right now. Oh, are we adding more water to the bathtub? Let's see. Ooh, this black one with roses is kind of pretty. I don't know if that's completely random. Yeah, I don't think that's not going to be the right kind of thing because I can't really... Oh, it's pretty though. I was just going to try and put it in the... Ooh, I like it though. That's really pretty. Totally doesn't match anything else on this page. But since when have we worried about that? Haha, this is kind of perfect. The thing about Skinny now, goodness, he comes and he sleeps with me all the time, but I always have to check his butt now because I don't know what it is about his aging, but he's like, just has these hangers on his little tush that he just can't seem to get all the way clean, all the way out. And then he comes and wants to lay with me and lay on my pillow. And I have to say, do you have a Dingleberry? Because I don't want that in bed with me. I don't need that next to my face. So one time, he did have a very large Dingleberry, and I didn't realize it until he had been laying with me, and I'm like, Jesus criminy, what is that smell? Why does that smell like poop? And then I looked at Skinny, I'm like, it's you, you roach. And so I had to shampoo his butt, like legit, get his whole back half wet, because he had tried to get this off, but it didn't come off, so it was like in his hair. So I had to shampoo his butt. So Michael came home from work, and I'm standing at the kitchen sink, like shampooing Skinny's butt. Don't worry, I Lysoled everything. I wiped everything with Clorox wipes when I was done. And then I washed all of our bedding. And I was like, I'm like, I have to shampoo Skinny's butt because it was all poopy. And then Michael was like,
Have to or got to?
it's all in your perspective. Oh, God. So, maybe we just needed one cat there. Maybe I didn't need 3. Maybe it looks like I have 3 cats, and that's not right. I'll stick the rest of them on the side of my little filming apparatus, and I'll use them at another time. Well, I can put one over here because I did take a nap today. So, he came and took a nap with me. But that's the only time I've had to shampoo his butt. Usually I just have to, like, be on butthole patrol and make sure there's no dingleberries before he lays down with me. And I'm sure that you wanted to know all of that. I'm gonna write nap. I don't know what Addie is doing. I'm gonna write Dingleberry check. We never had this trouble before, so he never had this trouble. I've never had this trouble personally. I've never struggled with dingleberries, but neither had Skinny. So maybe that's something I have to look forward to in my old age. What else? Maybe some hearts. You guys, I have the most random journal ever. Sometimes journaling videos aren't videos that I generally watch a whole lot of. I don't know why. I watch stupid random stuff. But if I do catch them, I'm like, God, everything's so aesthetic and like laid out so perfectly. And like, then I look at my journal and I'm like, I write about checking for dingleberries and I don't know. It's a different vibe around here. Oh. Speaking of, I have to show you the sweatshirt that Addie gave me. It says, I'll take a selfie and insert it in here so you guys can see it. It says professional yapper. She's like, now that you're doing YouTube again, you need this sweatshirt. Oh, it's amazing. I'm wearing it right now. It's perfect. Professional yapper. That's me. I think she found it at Forever 21 or something like that. Okay, so that's Saturday. There wasn't a lot to put there, so that's why I put this stuff in here. I took Burl the Witch taking a rest. And then just some things that made me happy, because it was just a restful day, and the kids were home. There was nothing really to note down. So that is okay. Today was pretty restful again too. I don't know. What is this? Oh, I like this. I cut out this little saying. I might put that in there. It was on Spirit of a Hippie. Let's see. It says, change doesn't happen all at once. It's built in the quiet, unremarkable moments when you choose to try again, even when it's hard. It's in letting go of old habits, showing up for yourself, and believing that small steps forward are still progress. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't need it all figured out. You just need to start. This year can be different, not because it's a new beginning, but because you're ready to make it one. Hey, fucking men, right? That's so good. Oh my gosh. It says Writer's Blossoms. I don't know what that is. Is that a book? Well, that's going in here. That is incredible. I love that. There's really not much to journal about today either. It was a really quiet day. Addie had a friend over last night that spent the night, so I took her home around noon because they slept in. Henry was up puttering around. Michael was up. He bought groceries and brought home donuts for everybody. That's about it. I'm going to put in a little film sticker because that's what I'm doing right now. Somebody sent me these film stickers. I don't know where they're from, but I really like them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. Film a journal with me. I love that some of you say, I don't mind the pauses because I'm journaling along with you when you're journaling and everything. I love that. I love the idea of that we're journaling together. I think that's so awesome. Gosh, I don't have much to journal about today. Oh, I cut this out of a real simple. I am a woman and a warrior. If you think I can't be both, you've been lied to. I love that. Zane Jacquader, The Map of Salt and Stars. I love that. That's fantastic. I think today has just been... I kind of love this. Like this lady is ready. She is ready to make it a new beginning. Look at her, those leopard shorts. She's fantastic. This is from a Real Simple. I feel like it matches this quote. Like, she looks like a bitch who is ready to take on the world. We'd love to see it. Michael and I have been watching Project Runway on Netflix. An old season. I think it was in like 2022 or something, but we've been enjoying that. I always think it's so funny when we watch shows like that. We're like, I don't know, we talk about the things as if we could do better. Like, what was she thinking putting that macrame on there? like as if we know how to design things. As if, like, why the ruffle? Like, as if we know. As I'm sitting there in my Costco sweatpants, I'm like, he really needed to hem those. You don't know anything. Shut up. Oh, sometimes we do it when we're watching the Great British Baking Show too. We'll be like, oh, you left that in the oven too long. Or not long enough. Just gonna have a soggy bottom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nope. That is underbaked. You did not prove that long enough. As we're eating McDonald's. Oh. Armchair experts, I think is what they call them. We are really good at that. Armchair experts for sure. Oh, and then on Friday, sorry, I have a hair stuck to my hand with glue stick. On Friday, we watched the Nate Bargatze YouTube special. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I did not know who he was, and apparently he's a very popular comic. And for good reason. He was very, very funny. He was really good. So that was fun. Addie wanted to get out of the house today, and she wanted to go to Goodwill. Well, I can never say no to Goodwill, so we went to Goodwill. I was like holding stuff up for her. I'd like hold up this sweater, I held up a shirt, and she just looks at me from across the rack of clothing, and she's like,
put that back immediately, if not sooner.
I thought it could be cute. She tells me what's cute. That's what happens. She tells me what's cute. Okay, I will be back in a second. So, this is what you get when you come here. It's not aesthetic. There's no candles. I'd probably light myself on fire. And you get to hear about me shampooing Skinny's butthole. So, thanks for coming. On that note, I will tell you guys that I love you very much. I appreciate each and every single one of you, especially when you take time to leave comments. I know I don't always respond, and if I do, it's usually extremely late, like it's been a while, but I just don't want you to think that I don't appreciate you guys, and everything that you have given me here on YouTube, which is basically a group of friends that are always here and always listen and never make me feel like I need to be something that I'm not. So for that, I am so grateful. You guys would just never quite understand, I don't think. And maybe I should just stop talking and say thank you again. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.